No, Sunday. Today's Sunday, November 16th, 2025. Um, I'm greeting everybody, and as I promised, I have promised to follow up on my Christmas plant, my Christmas cactus plant, which was outside. I don't know, whoever, those of you who have been with me in the past, I had the plant outside, and I had told you guys that I would bring it inside during the the first frost of the year. It's been kind of cold, so it's like, some nights have been like in 32, 35 degrees Fahrenheit. So I decided to bring it inside and have it inside the house. Like, I have a few of the plants inside because it's cold now. So I'm gonna show you how beautiful it has turned out to be. It's a really, Christmas cactus is a very interesting plant. I have this plant with me for about 15 years. I think it's 15 years this plant has been with me or with us. It's what's a very small plant, and for some reason, it starts to get buds. It starts to get the little flower buds, and then all of a sudden it just starts to bloom really nice. So as you will, shortly I will show you if I see, some of you coming in. Um, it does. It starts to, and it's very interesting how through the years it forms like three layers of flowers. Like the first year that I had it, it had only one layer. It had one layer of the flowers, like it comes in three set of. As the years pass by, the plant gets more layers. I'll show you what I mean by that. So without more ado, I will start showing you the plant again. This is the Christmas cactus plant, and this is the one I just brought it from outside. It was outside in the garden, and every year I bring it inside, and it's just amazing. So as I was explaining to you, the layers of the flower, if you notice here, I don't know if you can see it, but if you just have a few layers, so like this over here, there's one, two, three. So I had this plant for almost 15 years, and the first year only had like one. It came out with one. The flower only showed one layer, one layer. So in other words, it was like this, and then one layer. But so it's been 15 years. The flower is showing. I guess as the years go by, it shows more than one layer. So if you notice here, is one, two, three layers. 15 years, But like I said, during the 15 years that I had it, the first year it only showed one layer. Like these are the buds. If you notice, a lot of buds are coming up. If you see over here, it's a very beautiful plant. You see, it's buds coming up over here, and there's more buds, and it's just amazing how when the flowers open up, it's just a really gorgeous. I'm gonna set back a little bit. If you notice, the bottom is all bloomed already, but as we go up, there's more buds. The plant has more buds coming up here. There's buds all over. You know, some of them are just blurring out. You can hardly see it because the camera doesn't really show. But if you notice in between there too, it's very interesting how she comes out and shows off. So, I had promised to show you guys when I had it outside. If you go into some of my lives, I had it outside, and I had said to you guys that in one of my lives that that plant needed to go inside as soon as it gets cold. So yeah, the cold has come in. It's been cold outside, so I brought her in. It was kind of cold outside, that if you notice here, she's getting blooms, but also is brown. But the plant made it. The leaves were brown because of the cold weather outside, but she made it. She I have, she looks kind of has a little, little tiny buds. It's really a beautiful plant, and so it's just so you guys can see and appreciate what a beautiful plant this is. It's 15 years old. This plant, and it's been with me through thick and thick and wild days. So